This one involves not only sine but with a non-sine, a single power of x. Okay, so something like this. This is not integration by substitution. This is first we have to separate the x and the trig ratio by using integration by parts. So I'm gonna pick u. Okay, you gotta treat something as u and something as a derivative dv. So I'm gonna choose u to be dx and dv to be sine cubic x dx. Okay, the reason for that is because if I differentiate the x, it definitely turns into something simpler. Okay, the x disappears. Right? There's no guarantee that if you differentiate this, actually you know that if you differentiate that, it's gonna get messier. Okay, so v is an integration of this. So I'm gonna do this: sine of squared x times by sine of x. Okay, which is the same thing as 1 minus cosine of squared x sine of x. So from there, if you let u equal to maybe I shouldn't use u because I already used that there. Let me let a equal to cosine. So a is equal to cosine of x. Okay, then you get dA is equal to minus sine x dx. So that right there can be replaced with a minus dA, and this is 1 minus a squared. Okay, so that's 1 minus a squared. So that's the antiderivative of that is a minus 1 over 3a cubed. Okay, plus constant, but we actually don't care about that because we're looking for the v in the integration by parts here. So this is minus a, so minus cosine of x plus 1/3 of a cubed, so cosine cubic x. That's what v is. Okay, so by integration by parts, right, what we have, this original thing is equal to u times v. First of all, u times v minus the integration of v times du. Okay, so u was x, so we get x times by this. Okay, minus the integration of v, which is this. Okay, and of course du is just dx. Okay, from here du is just dx. All right. Okay, multiply the x in to get rid of the bracket. Okay, so if you multiply the negative in, you get positive integration of cosine of x minus 1/3. Okay, so I'm gonna separate this integral already, like that. 1/3 cubic cosine of x dx. So that's very easy. We're almost there. That's just gonna be sine of x. This is, we gotta go through the process again. Okay, the integration of cosine cubic, right? You gotta separate that, treat that as a cosine squared x times by cosine of x. Okay, actually, let me do that on the side here. Okay, let me use different color blue. So that right there will be 1 minus sine squared x cosine of x dx. You let sine of x equal to, let's say, b, then you get cosine of x dx is equal to db. Okay, so you get 1 minus b squared cosine, that's just going to turn to db. Integration of that is b minus 1/3 of b cubed, where b was sine of x, right? So sine of x minus 1/3 of sine cubic x. So this whole thing there can be replaced with that. Okay. All right, so we're almost done now. So let me write the final answer in red. That's more like pink. Minus x cosine of x Okay, and then minus a third times by this, so minus third sine of x. Okay, minus third times by that gives you plus this. Okay, of course some constant all at the end. Okay, so I'm just gonna quickly check is anything combinable, and I can see that these two actually can be combined, so you should combine them. 1 minus a third is 2/3. Okay, so that's the final answer now.